Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ingrid if you don't know me. This is chapter 2 of my financial journey. How I removed $70,000. Yes, that's a lot of money. But if I can do it, you can do it. So come along with me and I'll tell you exactly my steps. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just to educate you and entertain you with my journey of how I removed all this debt. I was overwhelmed and stuck, and I didn't know exactly where to start. And I am so happy that I met people on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube that taught me a lot of how to remove this debt. So if you're someone like me, I know this video will be definitely good for you too. Now, the first thing that I did, it was very easy. I pulled 3 months of my bank statements. And I say 3 months because 1 month can deceive you. It can lie to you. It won't tell you exactly what you're spending. So make sure you take 3 months of bank statement, print them out, and get some different color highlighters out. My first highlighter was for anything related to food. And I mean Uber, McDonald's, any fast food service, anything that was delivering to my home or my work, highlight that with one color. And let me tell you something. I'm seeing this highlighter and wow, it was almost every page was highlighted with only this one category. And there's more categories, trust me, there's more. But you'll be surprised how much fast food and Uber you order and how much money you can save. The second highlighter was a really hard one for me, but you will have to highlight anything that you order from Amazon, from Shein, from Temu, from TikTok Shop, from Instagram, anything like that. Take a different color highlighter and highlight it. And then the third one is highlight it with a different color, all your subscriptions. This means Disney Plus, Hulu, Peacock, Netflix, YouTube TV. Just highlight all of that, all your subscriptions. At the end, you will say, now I know why I'm in debt. I definitely know why I was in debt. And we were eating out way too much. Seeing all this in paper was, first of all, a shocker. And second of all, an eye-opener. 2 things were going to happen for sure. We were going to get healthy because no more eating out and no more fast food and more meal prep and more being healthy. Now, I'm not telling you to stop going out. I have, date nights with my husband. We go out for anniversary. We go out for birthdays or brunch or drinks with friends. We're just not doing this every single night. And trust me, I was wasting so much money every single night. Either Uber or fast food or something because I was just being lazy, didn't want to cook, or I was tired from work and nobody was helping me and I was doing everything by myself. But once I learned new habits, trust me, this will come in other videos. You will learn how to, 1, save money, and 2, make your life and your health much better. I sat down with my family and we discussed what we saw on these bank statements. And we said we need to financially change everything. We're just doing it all wrong. Living paycheck to paycheck is not good. We need to do something about this. That's when we decided that we're going to start meal prepping. Now, this is not for everybody. Trust me, even for me, I love eating different types of food every night. But for my health and for my finance, this was my first sacrifice. I was going to start meal prepping. Buying groceries, food, things that I'm not going to waste in the refrigerator and throw it away later. I was just going to buy stuff that I am going to cook and feed my family and save money. Big step because nobody was on board with this. Nobody wanted to be on board with this. Like I mentioned, we splurge once a month going out. We didn't stop having fun. So I don't want you to think that saving money and being financially free means stay at home and do nothing. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. I want you just to be more conscious of how much you spend on these things and how you can still have fun without spending too much money. Next was subscription. I had every subscription, every movie that I wanted to see, every show. I just had Hulu, Disney, Peacock, anything that they told me at work or some friends that you gotta watch this. And I knew it was in a subscription. I just went and opened it. Then I stopped watching it, and guess what? Every month, $9.99 here, $7.99 there, $12.99 there. it was just adding up. And I sat down again with my family and said, what do we really watch? The majority was YouTube videos, which were free. We never watched even YouTube TV, and I was paying for it, $84 a month. And I said, nope, we're just gonna stop everything. Sorry, YouTube, even YouTube TV. But we still enjoyed the free stuff, YouTube. Then we also kept the ones that all the family watched, which was Netflix. So we decided to cut everything except for Netflix. And we saved a lot of money that way too. This will come in handy later, trust me. Now the hardest part, especially for me, I was honestly spending all my money every week on doom scrolling and buying whatever I liked in TikTok Shop, in Amazon. I mean, anything that influenced me, I was buying it. And it became really bad, and a really bad addiction, because there was boxes everywhere in my house. I was becoming a little bit of a hoarder, buying things that I didn't need. I couldn't fit a spoon or a fork in my cubbies because I had so much other stuff that I found that I needed to buy, and I thought that I needed, but I really didn't. I learned the hard way that if I want something, I won't put it in my cart right away. If I really needed this within 3 days, I would buy it. But if in 3 days I forgot about it, that means I never needed it. So that's one thing that I've learned that helped me a lot to save money and not to do these impulse purchases. I started to watch these videos and say, do I really need that, Ingrid? What do you have in the kitchen right now that does the same thing? You know what? I don't need this. And to be honest, a lot of these things that I purchased were not that good. It was just not that good. So be careful with the impulse buy. Be careful with these influence things. I would say if you really need it, you'll remember it in 2 or 3 days and you will buy it. So don't buy it the same day that you saw it. Keep it in your head, and if it goes away, you don't need it. You just don't need it. And this was a big, huge savings, like huge savings for us. So with all the money that we saved from meal prepping, eating at home, cutting subscriptions, not buying from Amazon and all these stores, we started saving money. Now, I know Dave Ramsey is going to say you can't save money if you have debt, but we were getting extra money that we were spending in order to pay for that debt. So that's what we did. We started from there. We started getting money from all the subscriptions, eating out, all the buying, impulse buying, and all that money that I was supposed to spend on all of that, I just stopped. And I just started gathering that money to pay off my credit card debt, my student loan, my car note, and everything. The other thing that I'm going to mention here is I told you I was becoming a little bit of a hoarder. That stopped too. So we started gathering things that were in our closet, in our living room, in the garage, everywhere that we just didn't use. And I started selling it in Facebook Marketplace. Believe it or not, people will pay a lot of money for used stuff. And we ended up gathering another good chunk of money to pay off our debt. Now, this was not that easy. It's not that we got all this money and boom, our payments are done and everything is good. Kumbaya, I don't owe any. No, it was just helping. Every month that we did not do these bad habits, we were getting more money, more savings to pay off that debt faster. Instead of paying the minimum, we were now able to pay a little bit more, but it was not enough. But it was a good start. What can you get from this video is that's how easy you can start looking for money to pay off your debt. I was honestly accumulating debt every time because I was doing these bad habits. So this video is how to start, and little by little you can. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not a financial advisor. I have no idea what finance is. I learned a lot from a lot of people, and this will help me. And right now, my journey is getting better and better. I know that by age 55, I will be able to retire, and I will be able to have money for both my husband and I and my family and live perfectly fine. If you prepare and you do it the right way, you shouldn't be afraid of anything. You just shouldn't. So I hope this first video of many of how I ended up paying my $70,000 debt and now how my journey is to be financially free. I will continue to do more videos. The next video will be how I started preparing to pay off these loans with credit cards and other loans, and how I ended up my journey in a positive. So if you know someone, or if you yourself don't know where to start, this video will help you a lot. I think that what I mentioned will be a good start. It's very simple. It's not scary. It's not buying some financial guru thing. It's just simple. Do the math. Take out 3 statements of your bank. See where you're spending the money. Let's cut that out. First thing, cut that out. Then let's form good habits. And I hope this definitely helps you. So thank you so much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you know anybody that this channel will help them, please share it with them too. I know that someone needs it out there, and it would be a good thing to have someone to tell them you can do this. So once again, thank you so much.